What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's a beautiful, crisp Saturday morning in the 40s. Decided to head out, do a little walk here down the trail, and give you guys a channel update. This will be the last channel update indefinitely because the channel is going to be what it is moving forward. And again, I've done these in the past, never followed through on anything, but now I've been doing YouTube for just over 10 years. I'm only at 15,000 subscribers, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm pigeonholed as a gun channel. Well, you got to remember, back when I started doing YouTube, gun channels were accepted. You know, I used to use Ted Nugent as my intro music before they put copyrights and everything, and you couldn't use music. So they've squeezed the gun community so bad that I really don't even want to be a gun channel anymore. But I understand you guys are reaching out. You like when I do the gun videos. The one I just did on the Kimber, I got plenty of feedback. It's good to see you doing gun videos again. And I get it, guys. I understand it. But you got to remember, I fund this channel myself. I buy all the guns myself. I can't keep buying guns to keep doing gun content. You know, I still will be doing it here on the channel, but it's going to be few and far between. And again, I support the channel myself. The little bit of money I do make, I put back into camera gear or whatever. But it's just tough to be a gun channel on YouTube. The algorithm alone is horrible for us on the gun community. I know YouTubers that are 100,000 plus, and they're all self-funded. They fund a lot of this stuff through sponsorships and people with Patreon and all that. I don't have a Patreon. There is a thank you button down below next to the share button. So if any of you guys do want to, send some money, support the channel, I'd appreciate it. I don't have a Patreon because I'm not that tech savvy for it. So I don't have a Patreon, but YouTube does have that thank you button. So that thank you button's there. If, like I said, it's anywhere from 99 cents to a custom amount. If anybody wants to support the channel or just say thanks for what I'm doing on the channel, it's highly appreciated. But I'm not going to hold a beggar's cup. I'm not going to do a Patreon. I'll always, support the channel myself the best I can. But I need to switch things up a little bit on the channel. Still going to be doing gun content, like I said. It's just going to be few and far between because I get emails right from YouTube right away. Ineligible for monetization. And again, it's not all about the money, but it helps. So when I put these gun videos out and they don't get monetized, it's not suitable for their ad content. Yet I'll get holster videos on my own videos, but whatever. They contradict themselves in a lot of ways, but again, they strangle the gun community here on YouTube, especially a small channel like mine. So the algorithm isn't there for my videos to be shared or get recognized. That's why I'm stuck here at 15,000 subscribers. So again, I'm not going to be totally getting away from guns and gear stuff, but I am going to have to diversify the channel. I have a secondary channel, Northeast RC. I'll leave a link to that. That's strictly just for doing the RC stuff. I'm not going to bring that to this channel. Like I said, we'll still do guns and gear here, but I may do other things, vlogs, walking around, shit like this, cooking, whatever. I'm going to bring some other stuff to the channel, a little more creative things. I don't want to lose my fan base and the subscribers that I've built. Okay, so with all that said, what does that mean for the channel? Again, going forward, the channel is still going to remain pretty much the same, except I'm going to add more things besides just guns and gear content. And again, I'm keeping certain things off of this channel that don't belong. It's a dedicated thing. Like I said, I got that secondary channel. That's fine. But, this channel, I may do a few more cooking videos. I may do some, more walks through the woods like this and, talk about gear or whatever, reviews. Still going to be doing plenty of reviews on the channel. I got tons of gear to review. That'll still be coming to the channel on a regular. It's just the gun stuff is just, it's just not worth it, guys. It's really not worth it. And like I said, I know big YouTube channels that are 100,000 plus that are friends of mine. And like I said, they make their living through sponsorships. They're sponsored. Their channels are scripted. They're big channels for a reason. They don't need YouTube or the YouTube money. They have their own. They're sponsored. They're getting paid. So it's still a platform for them, but they're not really getting big YouTube money. And again, it's not all about the money, but it does help. When you start to get in the range that I'm in, 15,000 subscribers, you do make some money, but it's not a lot. and you're not going to make a lot because, again, YouTube just squeezes the small gun channels and the gun content in general, for that matter. Okay, this video wasn't meant to be a rant or cry about, you know, poor me and I'm not getting paid and I don't have enough subscribers. It's just the facts, you know. It is what it is. YouTube does what they do with their algorithm, and they don't want to promote what they don't want to promote. And I get it. It's their platform. It's their right. So I have to adapt. And unfortunately, adapting is making the gun content take a little bit of a back seat. So hopefully you guys are cool with that. Hopefully you guys continue to support the channel by watching the videos. Hit that like button. If you don't like it, hit that twice. And also, again, there's that thank you button down there. I appreciate it if anybody hits that and donates, because it does help out the channel. It's not easy making these videos, buying gear, doing all this stuff, you know, editing. There's a lot that goes into it that people don't see. I've done a video on that in the past. Check that out. I'll probably leave a link up here to that video. So that's pretty much it, guys. You know, I don't want to beat a dead horse, and like I said, I don't want to seem like I'm moaning the blues about things, but it's time to change. It is what it is. So that's why I made that secondary channel. Keep that dedicated content there. Try and diversify this channel and move forward. Speaking of moving forward, I've gotten rid of a lot of camera gear I had, simplifying things. I don't need these expensive $4,000 or $5,000 camera rigs. I'm filming now on the new Osmo Pocket 3. This is a fantastic camera. There'll be a lot of content being created on this camera because it's so damn handy and versatile to use. I've been using the Action 4, and of course my main studio camera is my Sony a7 IV. Excuse me. So simplified the camera gear. I'm not running out and buying all kinds of gear anymore. I'm done with that. Went down that road. That also played a big part in my channel, not making content because I was too busy buying things, testing things, and going crazy with that. That's over. So I'm down to the simplest of things. You know, you guys don't care what I film on. It's the content. I could be filming this on my cell phone. You wouldn't know the difference. So as far as that goes, you know, the camera gear stuff, I'm going to leave that out as well. I'm not going to bore you guys with camera gear, telling you what I'm using, what I'm not using. Nobody really cares about that. It's all about the content from this point forward. So that's what I'm going to concentrate on. All right, so hopefully you guys understand my point and where I'm going with this whole thing. And hopefully you guys stick around for the ride. A lot of the people that have been with my channel since the beginning have followed me through thick and thin. Most of the people who watch these videos aren't even subscribers. So if you're not, be sure to hit that subscribe button and get notified when I make new content. Also, again, I hate to sound like a beggar's cup, but there's also a thank you button down there. If you want to support the channel in any way, totally appreciate it. Hit that thank you button and make a donation. Other than that, guys, stay tuned. I do have some gear that's coming that I have to review yet. Again, there'll still be plenty of gun content. I have plenty of updates to do on guns that I already have. So that'll still be here. It's just going to be a little more diversified, a little more things in the mix on the channel than normal. So again, hopefully you guys stick along for the ride. You got any questions or comments, leave them down below, and we'll see you guys in the next one.